Welcome to round 1 of this standard daily event. We are running White Winnie and we would like to play first. Yes. Alright, this is kind of an awkward hand, but I still feel like I can mull it. I have an early drop and I have one of the best creatures in my deck. And I even have like blue mana source and Moorland Haunt. So that kinda makes up for the abundance of land we have here at this point. Our opponent chose to mulligan down to 6 cards so far. Let's see if he goes down lower. Alright, he did not. So let's start with the Doom Traveler. So let's see what Bonsai is playing here. Mountain. That is certainly interesting. The problem with that is that our Mirran Crusader is not going to be as good, since it does not have protection from red and in fact can be killed by pretty much any red burn spell. But oh well. Yeah, let's attack. It remains to be seen whether our opponent is playing mono red, like the aggro deck, or some sort of red green deck here. Seems there are plenty of those lately. Alright, so our plan here is next turn play a Moorland Haunt into Mirran Crusader and hope to draw no lands here. I guess if I draw something like a Honor of the Pure, I may choose to play it over the Mirran Crusader, since this will make it so that his Galvanic Blasts cannot get the Crusader. Alright, so he has no play, apparently. Alright, he does have a play. Sure, he chose to shoot me for 2 and kill one of my creatures, which is good, I guess, since I am probably going to play a Mirran Crusader here. Although maybe not. I think I'll just play a Moorland Haunt and attack and say go. Because, like, if he did this, chances are he has another Arc Trail in hand that he wanted to use here. Maybe he has another burn spell to get rid of my Spirit Token. I'm not sure, but either way, I think it's safer to just to just not expose my Mirran Crusader to his burn spells if I don't have to, especially since I can just activate the Moorland Haunt at the end of turn. Alright. I may leave a token back to block his Vampire there, but I am not sure. I think I'm actually going to attack with Doom Traveler and 1 token. This way I will force him to actually kill my Spirit Token if he wants to get in there with his Noble. I think that's acceptable. Since I'm going to be playing a Mirran Crusader now. This way he has to have actually 2 burn spells to get rid of both my Mirran Crusader and of my Spirit Token. Otherwise he cannot attack, or he has to contend with getting bashed by a Mirran Crusader. I think he may have something to play here at the end of the turn and Incinerate. Alright, Gut Shot. So he probably does have another burn spell there to get rid of my Mirran Crusader. I would think so. Alright, so he's attacking. I obviously cannot do anything about that. Let's see what he plays here. He has 4 cards in hand, which has me worried there, since at this point I only have lands in hand, and drew into another land. Alright. I think I do attack here, right? Like, he probably is going to block my Crusader with his Berserker. Yeah, whatever. I think I'm not going to win this game by just sitting here. I have a Moorland Hunt out, so that makes him killing my creatures actually not that impressive. So if he wants to offer the trade here, he can. Otherwise he can block like a Doom Traveler. Alright, so he did not block anything. Interesting. He's down to 8 now. I mean, at this point I'm sure he does not have a way to deal with Mirran Crusader now, which means that he probably just wants to aggro me out here. Ooh, Volt Charge. Oh, he forgot to to proliferate, which is good news for us, I guess. But at this point I think I am actually making a token here in order to block his noble. Forgetting to proliferate there was a pretty big game for me, since this way I will take much less damage. Alright, I think I'll take only 3 damage. The problem here is if I take the full 5 damage and draw into a pump enchantment, then I would rather not block, but I think the chances are not that high. I'm probably gonna draw something else, so let's just keep his vampire in check for now while we can. Alright, Champion of the Parish. So let's do what here? I think bash with everything, right? I think I could leave a spirit token back to block his guy, although I don't think that's necessary. If he has another Volt Charge, then I'm gonna be in trouble. So I think this stuff, like, he's at 8. If I bash him with all my 3 guys here, he's going to go down to 5. But if he has a Volt Charge, he aims it at my face, I go down to 11 and take 3 plus 4, and then I probably won't be able to kill him next turn. I'll be just dead. So I think I would rather just be cautious here. Let's see. Nah, you know what? I think I'm not getting anywhere here by just leaving my guys back. It's not like I can trade for his stuff or anything. If I could like trade for one of his guys, I think I probably wouldn't have left one of my other guys back there. Yeah, that's what I thought. Either way, alright, this time he did not forget to proliferate, but I will block his Stormkirk Noble here, since this extra spirit token here wouldn't do much, since if I draw an enchantment here I will win regardless. So let's do it. Just block his noble. Alright, something good? Yeah, land. That's not good, right? Like I take 7. If he has another Volt Charge, I'm dead either way. I think what I'm gonna do here is actually attack with both Doom Travelers, but now with my spirit. What does that accomplish? I only take 4 next turn, which means that I'll go down to 6. He will go down to 3 here. I will once again be able to kill him if I top deck an enchantment, because like if I bash him with all 3 of my cards here, he can just leave one guy back, so that I do not deal 2 damage to him next turn. Leave his guys back. So yeah, I think I like doing this. Those are some surprisingly difficult decisions to make in this aggro matchup. Feel like playing control now. Path of the Hammer. Oh yes. Alright. So I'm just dead. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I would have drawn into a Dismember, which wouldn't have worked. I drew too many lands there, unfortunately. So let's see, we can bring in Celestial Purges. Definitely timely reinforcements. Maybe Wretched Bombs. Let's see. We are taking out the Dismember. We certainly do not want to be losing life against him. We could take out a Thalia, but I think it's actually kind of good against him, especially with first strike and stuff. I don't think I like the Angelic Destinies much, since like Mirror Crusader is not that hard against him, and playing an Angelic Destiny on a Mirror Crusader is just asking to be shot in response. I think I can take out one Mirror Crusader here to bring these in, and maybe take out a Thalia. I'm not sure. Don't want to take out a Geist of St. Traff. Don't want to take out. Yeah, maybe taking out a Thalia should be fine. Nah, Doom Traveler. Yeah. See how this works. Again, I'm playing first. Yes, this is quite a good hand. I obviously need a blue source to be able to play my Geist, but just having the Sword of War in piece and a turn one play, and he mowed down to 5 to 4 now. Alright, so he likely does not have artifact removal since he mowed down to 4, which means that our sword will likely be safe and sound there. And will allow us to win this game. Alright, he had a removal spell. Ooh, that's actually perfect. Alright, so now I don't think I'm losing this. He may have artifact removal, especially since he did play a Rootbound Crag, but yeah, I think it's gonna be hard for him to deal with my Geist here. Has 3 cards in hand. Let's hope one of them is not some sort of artifact removal spell or a mass removal spell. Alright. Ooh, Shrine of Burning Rage. Sure. 2 cards in hand at this point. Yeah, you know what? I think I like playing Yana of the Pure here. I don't want to show him the sword right now if I don't have to. I can just play it and equip it next turn. And this way, if he has something like a Whip Flare, it will not get my Geist. So he's gonna take a bunch of damage here at this point, and next turn he'll probably be just dead. Let's hope he plays something like a Hero of Oxide Ridge for defense here against my Geist, and then I can play and equip the sword, and that would probably be that. Alright, so he's playing a Volt Charge. Yes, so I think he's just dead, right? He's gonna take 3, 4, 5 plus 5 plus 2, exactly 12 damage. It's awesome. Alright, So we got game 2 apparently. Let's see what happens in game 3. Again, I drew a lot of lands there, way more lands than I really needed to. Oh well, let's hope we draw a reasonable amount for this next game, for the last game. Do I want to bring in this Doom Traveler in place of something? I think I don't. I kind of like Thalia here, especially since he may have artifact removal in the form of Ancient Grudge, and Thalia makes that a bit harder to cast. So yeah, don't think we need a Ratchet Bomb, but like Oblivion Ring can deal with his Shrine. Definitely don't think we need the Relic Water. I mean, it could be a good one, right? Especially since it's not a human. But yeah, I don't think there's anything here I want to take out. Alright, let's try and take out a Thalia for a Relic Water, just in case. Alright, this is definitely a hand I can get behind, especially on the draw here, since I can play a Silkram Coast turn 1 into Champion of the Parish and hope I draw into a Plains for turn 2, so that I can play my Thalia, then turn 3 Mirran Crusader. Yeah. If I do not draw into a Plains, I can play just another Champion of the Parish, turn 2. Yes, this hand is very, very, very acceptable. He went down to 6 and stayed at 6. Alright. Let's see what he does here. Does he have a turn 1 play? Let's hope he doesn't. Alright, he doesn't. Getting that champion. Does he have a burn spell to get rid of it, turn 1? He doesn't, or at least he chose not to. Alright. Alright. Here I could play Thalia. The problem with that is if he has an Arc Trail, I will be in deep, deep trouble. So I think it is in... I mean, he may very well have an Arc Trail, right? He didn't play anything so far, and he kept his hand. So I think playing an Honor of the Pure is actually better here. So that turn 3 we can go Champion of the Parish into Thalia. And this will make it very hard for him to actually be able to use his Arc Trail in a reasonable manner. Depending on what happens, we could even play a Mirran Crusader 2 here if we wanted to, since with an Honor of the Pure it deals a lot more damage. Alright, Chandra's Phoenix. No problem. Okay, so I think we are actually trying to get big here with Champion of the Parish into Thalia. He is going down to 14 this turn. Now his Arc Trail is pretty much useless, since, I mean, definitely not useless, since he will be able to like kill Thalia and deal 1 damage to my face, but it's not going to be a 2-for-1, and for that I'm thankful. Alright, so we are threatening 10 damage next turn, which is a lot. I mean, not 10, 12, since we will play a Mirran Crusader to pump both our champions. See what he has here. I think he may be in trouble. We are at a safe enough life total here, at 18. Alright. He's doubling up on Chandra's Phoenixes. And a Goblin Fighting, sure. So he's gonna bash me down to 14-2. I'm gonna bash him down to... I mean, he's going to block my 5-5 Champion of the Parish. So he's taking 4 plus 3, he's taking 7, going down to 7, right? Apparently so. I think this could be close. I mean, you never know with a red deck, right? I'm at 14. He has the capability of bringing me down to 10 next turn. He may have some sort of mass removal spell here, a Blasphemous Act maybe. Let's hope not. Alright, another Chandra's Phoenix. Although he cannot attack right now, can he? So he probably has the Blasphemous Act after all, right? For one mana? Alright. That's cute. Let's play a Mirran Crusader. Pump our team. Yeah, I cannot imagine what he may have here to win this game. Oh, alright. Never mind. Thalia does not let me play my second Honor of the Pure. No problem. Just bash with these bad boys here. Alright, apparently we got there. Alright, see you round 2.